Okay, so most of us are used to seeing these metal measuring devices at shoe stores. However, we don't usually have one of these just laying around. So instead of using that to measure the feet, I'm going to have us measure the feet with a simple sheet of paper, a pen, and some sort of measuring device. You can use either a ruler or a tape measure. And ideally you want to have somebody help you, and you want to do it on a flat surface. For this video we'll be using just a regular sheet of cardboard over carpet, and you want to put your foot down on the paper and then trace all the way around as closely as possible. So once you have your foot tracing, you're going to go ahead and grab your measuring device, and I'll be using this ruler, and you're going to measure from the heel to the longest toe, whichever toe that may be. So that's from toe to heel, and for me that is 8 3/4 inches. Once you have that, you're going to measure across at the widest part of the foot. Usually that's going to be the ball of the foot, so that's right underneath the toes. And for me, that is 3 1/8 inches across. Once you have both of those measurements written down, you're going to go online to healthyfeetstore.com's sizing charts. So once you have the shoe length sizing chart up, you're going to start off with the measurement you wrote down for the length. So that was 8 3/4. You're going to match that up as closely as possible. Once you find it, you'll go across to the left, and for me that was a US size 5.5. Once you have that shoe size, you'll go on to the width sizing chart and start off with the size. So again, that's 5.5 for me, and then you're going to match up the width measurement, which for me was 3 1/8 inches. You're going to match it up as closely as possible, and don't worry if it's not exact. As you can see, that's not exact for me. If you're in between sizes, you'll size up rather than down so that the shoe is not too narrow. So that's 3 1/4 is the closest, and that brings me to an average or B width. So that's a 5.5 B width. Should also be noted that foot sizing may vary depending on the brand and shoe style. Each brand fits differently, and you may experience foot sizing fluctuations from one brand to another.